Hi, this is Nouvelle, and I want to talk with you a little bit about data privacy and the protection around it. You might say, okay, well, Nouvelle, what does the law have to do with that? Well, data privacy law is essentially all of the guidelines and regulations around the protection of your personal information or data. And data privacy laws exist at both the federal level and also at the state level. But this is a little bit different than, say, in Europe, where there are federal or countrywide laws that cover a whole scope of areas. In the United States, our federal privacy laws are focused on industries such as the healthcare industry or industries that deal with minors or consumer data. So very specific regulations that go into play there. And then there's also the state side of things. So whenever we're looking at operating as a business and utilizing information from third parties, from customers, from clients, we always look at both how is that information regulated at the federal level and how is it regulated at the state level. And this is particularly important because in 2023, an additional 8 states added on privacy laws is specific legislation that they didn't have before. And this is in addition to 6 states that already had legislation in place. One of the most famous is California, that has extremely protective privacy laws with the California Data Protection Act. Florida actually passed in July of 2024, coming up very soon, so not quite here yet, but on its way. We'll be passing the Digital Bill of Rights, and this applies to companies. It's kind of a small group of companies that are making over $1 billion and more in revenue, but how they utilize information is important. But even if companies are not in that revenue category, there are other state laws that govern healthcare information that have to be observed and made aware of, as well as information of minors, information about consumer data, and so forth. So if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. We'd love to work with you. Have an excellent rest of your day.